Untamed at Canobie Lake Park in Salem, New Hampshire is a deceptively powerful ride. This ride shows that size does not matter, as this is a very intense roller coaster. Like the name suggests, this ride is a very wild ride, and it's a great one for the park too. Untamed is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter 320 Plus model, which you can find at other parks around the world. You may be familiar with Gerstlauer Eurofighter 300 models like Hydrus at Casino Pier or Adrenaline Peak at Oaks Park. But Untamed has a few differences from those rides. First of all, Untamed utilizes over-the-shoulder restraints. And Untamed, the biggest difference is that Untamed incorporates an extra helix after the inline twist. Now, on paper, this ride should be a very good attraction, but for some reason, I found that the transitions on this coaster were pretty bad. Now I'll go into that in more depth today on my review of Untamed at Canobie Lake Park. To start off this roller coaster, you take a right-hand turn out of the station. Then you hit some block brakes before going up a very good part of the ride, which is this vertical lift hill. This was my first ever vertical lift hill, and it really does leave you pinned to your seat. It's actually a really cool feeling, and I love to see the GP freak out every time. Then comes, in my opinion, the best part of the ride, which is the 97-degree first drop. This drop packs a mighty punch as you are absolutely thrown out of your seat with some amazing sustained ejector airtime. This is actually the steepest drop in New England, so it is pretty cool. But after that first drop, you hit a massive pothole, and this seems to be kind of a trend with this ride. I'm just gonna say that this ride is not smooth. After the amazing first drop, you head into a hang time filled vertical loop, which provides great hang time in all rows. And as much as I love this ride, everything after that vertical loop isn't very good. You only really have one other standout element after that, and then it's pretty much headbanging galore. After the vertical loop, you head into a cutback. This cutback isn't very great, as really the train pretty much just shuffles and shakes through the entire element. It doesn't provide any hang time or whip, so it's kind of just there. Then you go up into a really uncomfortable turn that leads you into another highlight of the ride, which is an inline twist. This inline twist provides some amazing hang time in all rows. Then after the inline twist, you fly into what's easily the worst part of the ride, the turn into the helix. This turn is really brutal as you get a violent smack right to the head. On my second ride, I tried to go prepared with my neck in place and my head forward, but that only just caused pain to my neck. After a few more shuffles, you slam right into the brakes after the helix, ending the ride. Before I give this ride a final score, I'm going to talk about the presentation, which is my personal favorite part of the ride. The name of which the coaster is located in is called Big Bear Plaza, and this is one of my favorite areas of the whole park. The foliage has really grown in nicely around the entire roller coaster, and everything just looks well maintained and well kept. Not to mention that these supports are actually painted to look like birch trees. I don't think I've ever seen that amount of detail in a park besides Disney and Universal. It's a really nice touch. And the dark green track really pops in the area. I absolutely love the woodsy theme, and it's just a great area just to take around your surroundings, watch the coaster, and relax for a little lunch. So what would I rate Untamed? I'm going to give Untamed a 7 out of 10. Though the ride experience might not be the greatest, the first drop and the hang time on the two good inversions are very good to make up for that point. Though, other than that, this is a particularly shaky and uncomfortable ride. though I would still recommend this roller coaster for the credit and the experience. And this is for sure the best roller coaster here at Canobie Lake Park in Salem, New Hampshire. Yes, I know this was more of a shorter video, but just hear me out. I'm really trying to work on a new series that I will be producing in the coming week or two, so just stay tuned for more here at Coasters in Perspective, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.